What's up? It's the 14141. Hi. Say hi to your authentic self. Say what's up to your soul. It's the 411 Information Age. Welcome back to our channels. Yes, welcome back. I'm Charlene. And yes, welcome back. Welcome back. You know what? Yeah. See? Hey. What? I'm so geek, I'ma bust a flow about something that you already know.
Hey.
I'm here trying to save our souls up. It's something that you gotta look up, though.
Hey.
I got 24 subscribers.
And we about to make it to the top. You already know.
And we
non-stop.
continue to grow. Yes, I got 24 subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one
of you.
Everyone who has taken your journey to learn your authentic self and the world
around you.
Because
they all fake alienators.
Bro, we got to learn ourselves, because when it go down, we're going to blow up the bombs like we're going to definitely blow up like bombs, because we're going to know the information that we needed to know.
2020 is going to be hard for you if you don't know, so.
2020, listen, 2020 is a definite leap year. It's a leap year, and it's something...
wisdom, love,
compassion, and for you to learn your spiritual, authentic self. It is definitely in the air, and it is in the energy. This is something that happens. It's either for you to tap in or definitely not. Don't waste your time. Definitely tap into the energies and what's going on in the world. You know, learning your authentic self is something that is natural. It's something that comes with inside you. It's definitely what you make yourself
you in the
for
deepest
today.
core.
You at your deepest core.
Like, you may be a whole artist, a whole drawer. Like, you may be an athlete. Like, you never know.
You definitely tap into your authentic self to find out. You know what I mean? And as you go along and you start learning your authentic self, you got to consider some things that are being said from left and to right. Now listen. If you get to get in a place while you're alone in your authentic self, and you hear from the east side that they say, girl, you need to work on your attitude. Or, ooh, dude, like, wow, bro. Man, bro. If it's something that you can work on, but you turn around and somebody says the same thing, they don't know Blow Joe from the east side. This happened straight on the north side. They done said the same thing, like, ooh, you stink for real.
Bro, why yo busting though? Like,
bro, listen. So at different points and aspects of your life, you definitely want to consider what the outside world is saying. You know what I mean? Whether it's good, like, oh man, that person is so nice. And you hear that on a regular, and this is from different people. You got to really consider what is being said out there. You got to look inside yourself now. What? Look inside myself?
My soul, my spirit.
What? My core being? Yes. Look inside what is going on, and you consider what the outside world is telling you or not. You can change it or keep bumping your head on the same stuff. And as things are being said in different aspects of your life, you got to consider it, and definitely, look, the new thought process is take new information, consider it, and chew on it. You know what I mean? Hearing different things from different sources is just got to be considered. You know what I mean? Especially if you want to, look into your authentic self. Not saying what other people and what they say matter. We're not saying that, but if two truly different people that you really hold dearly is saying the same thing in two different aspects, it's just to be considered. You know what I mean? You must have a mindset that is outside the box. That's what it is. It's information age. You definitely got to know what it is when it comes to your new thought. Think outside the box.
Your thought process.
Reprogram it. Listen, you might
like whatever comes out your
consider.
mouth is spelled. So always think on the bright side, because if whatever comes out your mouth positive is going to come to your life positive. So if you just think like, oh, I'm stupid, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm dumb, like, then you're gonna be dumb. Then they gonna dumb you down, and you're gonna be dumb.
You definitely are who you believe you are at your deepest core. So if you allow somebody else to get in your path and your groove, then that's your fault for allowing them to come in your world and your universe and change everything.
Destroy your world.
Definitely. At the point right now, and learning your authentic self and learning new information along the world, and what my previous videos is telling you about, you can fear. Yes, you can face everything and run, or you can face
it's fear everything and run, or face everything and fight.
Listen, your choice. We want to face everything
and fight.
That's where we're at. We're going to fight. We're going to definitely fight. You know what I mean? When you're talking about you hearing different things from different aspects and different things in your life that, you got to reconsider. Then as you start learning your authentic self, sweetie, okay, now, as I start learning my authentic self, I had to start learning the world around me. That's just real talk. I start learning the world around me.
But listen. When you're like learning about the world and stuff, don't let that destroy you. Like, don't be throwing yourself out in the past. Don't be throwing yourself out in the future. But yeah, don't be doing that, because it can like mess you up mentally. Like, you have to take a break from that, and think about something positive. Like, have that, the funny stuff too, not just, keeping your mind on, the bad stuff going on in the world.
Definitely. And keeping a positive mindset,
hold
of definite life.
Like, I was it's this YouTuber named Chills, and I was watching, these ghosts, things. Like, it isn't about the world, but, it is. Like, some people don't believe in ghosts, but I do, and she does too. And I was like, I can't watch him back to back. And it was a time where every time I watch him, I would get scared. I would look, think it was a monster over there. No. Then I just changed my mindset and reprogram my mind and, not watch him every day and stuff. Because I was, getting scared mentally. And I didn't want to sleep with the light off. And I'm like, this is not cool. So I had to, change my mindset.
It definitely. That's how the mouth, the ears, the eyes are gateways for this negative energy to portray you. It's definitely there to break you down. And my daughter just gave you an aspect, an example of how this world is using technology, is using different aspects of social media. Control what you think. Control what you see. Control what you hear.
It was this one video where
hold on.
Okay.
We don't want to go too far on the videos, because what they're doing is gateways, and we don't want it to be subjected back to our subconscious mind.
Yeah.
That's basically where it is. That's where staying positive and making sure the right person is around you, making sure that you're not being beat down. And that's something as you go on, you know you ain't that. But if you hearing you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that on a regular basis,
you did this,
it becomes something that In the back of your head.
Subconsciously, when they say like, "Oh, you're ugly," oh, you'll think I'm ugly. Like, don't let that fly. Like, no, like that ain't cool.
You definitely just gotta learn yourself, and definitely, you know, as I was growing, and definitely learning the world. You know, my mind, my eyes is open. You know what I mean? I definitely studied all the way to the extent to where I'm all the way out there in the cosmos. Like, oh my God, this is really going on. Now you talking about flat earth. Now I did mention that in flat earth and things, you know what I mean? I did mention that, hey, they ain't had a picture of the, okay. So the big thing is that they lying.
They lying.
They've been lying about a lot
and
of
catch
things.
This. There's no real picture of Earth.
They've been lying so tough. There is no picture with technology these days of Earth. Now why? Why is it that there's no real picture out here on Earth? So now you thinking like, okay. So what they were saying that this motherfucker is spin around thousands of space years into the space, non-stop. This is what they teaching us in schools, and that ain't it. What you talking about? That's not it. You know what I mean? So then I start thinking about, okay, the flat earth, what evidence do they have? So you start looking into the evidence and what's going on. They didn't, you know, they can see planes miles and miles out and it still stay flat. You go up in a higher, you know what I mean, atmosphere, and it still stays flat. You know what I mean?
Didn't you tell me that a plane has to keep going, like, you know, straight or something, or they will fly into space?
We're going we're in a spinning ball, okay? And if we're spinning and the earth is round, it will always have a curve as you're going to a distance. There's no curve. The airplane pilots keep it straight all the way through. That's something for you to look up. It goes deep on that. You gotta definitely look. The Ascadestrian map, okay? This is Ascadestrian. Look it up. There's a map out here where it shows at the beginning where the earth was flat. This is years ago. This is when man was on foot looking around and what's going on. You know what I mean? Then listen. Then you talk about Alaska and Antarctica. You talking about, okay, the United States, there was an Antarctic treaty in 1957 to 1958. This is where all the countries, all these wars then went down, and the countries like, no. Everybody came together to say, we're not going to Antarctica. Nobody, it is banned. You're not allowed to go to, you telling me I can't get to Antarctica, nigga?
And that must be something big down there, because why ban me from there?
Feel what I mean?
Like, it's another continent, but, you know, they hiding something.
It's forbidden land masses has a $10,000 fine, okay? 1 year for every rule you break for walking around there. Okay? This is just opening your mind up on what's going on in the world and why I need to learn my authentic self.
And you should already throw yourself.
Once it became bigger than me, your spiritual self had to take over, because as you continue to learn yourself and learn to go on and start learning the world, it gets scary. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Your spirit definitely got to be right. Okay, so you had an Admiral Byrd, an American Navy officer, an explorer, pioneer American. You know what I'm saying? AV polar explorer and organizer, okay, of the polar logistics. Understand what I'm saying? Slow it down, rewind it back. But this man had knowledge. Knowledge is power. Wisdom is authority. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. It go deep. Hold on. This is about your world. Hold on. I'm going to let you chime in, boo. I want to get this point across. Listen. So the continent, he has found a continent the size of the United States.
That's
big. Big as the United States. That hasn't been inhabited.
That hasn't been man-made.
It hasn't been no destroyed of the earth. Hasn't been no pollution. None of that. None of that.
None of that.
You know what I mean? So just to know that there's a whole nother continent that they ain't even letting you know. And then in Antarctica, they saying that there was an underground civilization. So if all that's going on and you're forbidden to go, it makes you question what's going on. Yeah. This is where your mind goes definitely outside the box. And then this is where something you definitely can't sweep under the rug no more. You can't sweep this stuff under the rug no more.
Okay.
Knowledge is power and wisdom is authority. So after I started learning about the flat earth, there's no evidence that this motherfucker's spinning is flat. It is what it is. It's your choice to decide. It's your choice to decide.
And catch this. Armstrong didn't even land on the moon.
NASA been lying for a long time now. They got evidence that they, had the whole thing, boom, and it wasn't even real. Okay, that's for you to look up as you go deeper and definitely have your spirits right as you continue. Listen, we're here to face fear, to face it and rise. Okay, that's definitely what we're here. So you got HARP, where they're changing the weather.
The weather.
The weather?
The weather.
Who gave these motherfuckers some permission to change the weather? That's all I'm saying. Back in the day, you ain't even, who gave these
like you was all born in the same place, so
to change
what
the
gives
weather?
You the whole authority?
Even
like,
that, it even goes
God
further. If you got 500,000, you can get a whole machine that changes the weather in your area. I said, Jesus, what is going on? Okay.
He coming back.
It's flat. They changing the weather. You got chemtrails involved, where they're putting things down, iron metal pieces that change your DNA. Depopulation is what's going on. Depopulation is what's going on. Look it up. They trying to... GMOs with the food trying to break us down. I said, wow, what is going on, okay? Now, then as you consider the continue to study, now you looking at, who is doing this, but why?
Exactly.
Who?
Like, why can't they just let us live free?
You talking about the 1% billionaires, okay? The hierarchies who got all the money. They done took the money now. Now they want to control the planet? The earth? Oh my Jesus!
Wow.
No! They trying to take the earth.
Okay, and that's where reprogramming your mind come in.
They trying to take the earth.
This stuff is depressing, and you just gotta keep leaning on poop, fart, keep moving on because that ain't it.
That's where I'm at. So now I'm like, what do we do? Now, No, literally breaking down, bro. Like that is so deep. It goes deep, bro. It make you feel what's going on. You know what I mean? So you gotta think what these hierarchies. What are they doing? So now it's CERN. CERN wanna tap into other dimensions. They said that they gonna tap in and that they want to get in for a little bit, but they don't know what is coming back. You dead ass. You tell me you want to tap into something that we don't know and you don't know it's something gonna come back. Now, now that's where I knew that it's time for us to rise as a people. Now it got real serious.
Like we all gotta come together.
What's going on? We gotta learn our authentic self because it runs deep. It definitely runs deep. And then you know what I was talking about at the beginning. If you hear the war against good and evil, what's that mean? The world war against good and evil came from Corinthians 6:12, the King's Version. It says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against the powers, the rulers of the darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. After you start studying the world. I mean, they changing the earth. You know what I mean? They rumping the animals in the oceans with sonars. They running off the onto the beaches and dying. Look it up, bro.
Exactly.
They are killing our animals first.
Our animals.
You know what I mean? They're doing all of that, bro. They're doing all that, bro. You know what I mean? If all this is going on, now you got to go back to what's been out there. What's been said numerous of times around this smug. The Bible. The Bible got the answer to what's going on. Mm-hmm. It's been here 3,000 years plus, and the energy is real.
Sick.
The energy is real. Now, if they saying we fighting with principalities in high places, so what does that mean? You gotta align yourself right. You gotta know what's going on in the world. Disarm that fear. It is meant for us to know the knowledge. It is definitely meant for us to know the knowledge. Listen, Romans 12:2 states, hey, and be not conformed to the world, but be yet transformed by the renewing of your mind. You didn't transfer. You didn't allow this new process to come in and this new information, and you're going to learn it and you're going to use it to your advantage. That ye might not prove that that what is good and acceptable and perfect and the will of God. It's meant for us to come around to this information age. It's meant for us to learn what we need to learn so we can blow up like bomb, 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 bomb. When it was time for us to, when they thought they was about to sweep us over, when they thought they was about to come with the bulldozer and run you down. No, you aligned your mind, you aligned your authentic self. You align your authentic self. And listen, I'm going to leave you with one more quote. Yes, I am. To know thyself is to know the world, and it's something that will free you. That is something that will free you. You definitely learning yourself and your authentic self is something that you need in these end times. When they say it once, and if somebody told you in another aspect, it's definitely got to be considered. This is not the time to sweep things under the rug. This is not the time to definitely, I don't know. But it's definitely the time to come out the box and learn your 411 for your mind, body, and soul. See you next time, and definitely take the time to learn your authentic self. Definitely like and subscribe, because definitely you are our warriors, and you're your own warrior, and together as one we are who we are, our authentic self. See you next time.
Bye.